Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you may be in the world. This is Thoughtful Nuggets and Pearls on Gift of Healing TV, and I'm Sara Jane. Our topic for this program is Express Yourself. And this isn't just about vocalizing and sharing your thoughts and your feelings. Express who you are. In what you wear, in your actions, in what you say, and what you do. Be true to yourself. And I do love this. Be yourself. An original is always worth more than a copy. And it is so true. Plus the fact you might as well be yourself because everybody else is taken. And there's a quote around that as well. And I love that. Every single one of us is special in our own unique way, bringing our own special, amazing gifts to life today. And when you aren't true to you, when you don't express the true you, you are holding back from everybody else what you're here to bring. So let go of other people's judgment of you, because actually it's judgment of themselves. And just be who you are. Now, what was it? Stop letting people who do so little for you control so much of your mind, feelings, and emotions. And that is about saying, no, I have a choice and I'm not going to be affected by you. And there was another one. What was it? Re-examine all you have been told. Dismiss what insults your soul. Walt Whitman. Re-examine anything anybody has ever said about you. Going right back into your childhood. You are amazing. You are special. And it is important to be who you are. And you are not what other people tell you you are. I've had a conversation with a friend. We share a house just recently. I asked a question and I ended up by getting my head bitten off. It happens occasionally when I am just trying to find out an answer. It was to do with the house. And it was just like, and that individual seems to think they know what I'm thinking and why I'm asking something. And I turned around and said, stop doing that. I asked a question because I wished to know the answer to that question. And I said, well, you have to know. And it's like, no, I didn't know, which was why I asked. And it is, we haven't got to be nasty. We haven't got to get angry, although I know it can be frustrating because I go through that far too often. I'm not saying it's an everyday occurrence or even an every week occurrence, but it's happened more than once. But it is about, actually, you have no idea what is going through my head, what I am feeling. You have no idea about how my life experiences have affected me. And so it is for you. People aren't going to understand. They probably aren't going to listen. And if they do listen, are they listening to understand or are they listening to respond? So it's all of those things. And sometimes there's no point in explaining. When I was seeking help, etc., and I went to see a psychotherapist, which is how, part of how I got started with my own healing journey. And I'd spoken to my mum and tried explaining to my mum because of the feelings that I felt that had been occurred because of my own, what had happened to me as a child. And no, it wasn't my parents' fault. I hope there's no blame. There's no guilt to be had by anybody. It was an accident. But she didn't appear to understand. And as the lady psychotherapist said to me, she said, but she doesn't have to understand. She's your mother and she loves you anyway. And the truth is, other people don't have to understand. When somebody tries explaining to you something, if you don't understand, each of us have to decide, does that person mean enough to me that I accept them as they are without having to understand? But I will do my best to not understand so much as to accept them as they are, and to realize there may be times when they say something that their meaning isn't what I think it is. But it is still really important we express ourselves. And if somebody has taken us the wrong way, or we think there's the potential that we may be misunderstanding something else has said, we ask. And that is how you can clear up so many misunderstandings, by asking. And so I didn't need to be asked with that particular, I just, right, okay, fine. I am going to try and explain to you. Because it's just like, we can get fed up and we can get to the stage where it's, no, I can't put up with this anymore. It doesn't stop us from caring about the individuals, but it is important to express ourselves. Yes, using our voice, that's the expression of using our voice, but the expression of actions. If there is a type of charity you like to support it. However that is for you, whether it's money, doing work for them, whatever it is, promoting them, whatever it is. But there will be those charities that you then get asked about and you're thinking, but that's not the type of charity I want to support. Be true to you. I've had it. I have had people make phone calls, cold calls to me saying, will you? And I say, no, I won't. And this is my reason. And these are the charities I do support. And it's about not being pushed into something and not really having to apologize either. It's, I wish you all the very best of luck, but that's not for me. That is not what I support. So be true to yourself and don't be afraid to say no. And then expressing yourself in the way you dress. Colour. Colour is so important. It is so important to bring colour into your life. What are your favourite colours? Wear them. Surround yourself with them. And yes, if it is a matter of having something that's black or white that really enhances the actual colour, then do it. Express yourself in what you wear. And I actually have them on at the moment. I have got a brilliant pair of patchwork trousers that my father always used to, it used to amuse him. It really did. And when it came to his funeral, just over 7 years ago, my mother said to me, will you wear those trousers to the funeral? So a funeral in a Catholic church with the majority of other people wearing black, and there was me on the altar doing a reading in these patchwork trousers. But it was an expression of who I am. I love colour and I will always try to bring colour. And I don't know what colour this jumper is showing up, but it's a sort of a maroony type colour. It's looking brown to me on this picture and it's definitely not that. So Be prepared to express yourself in every way in your life. And one of the most important expressions is love for yourself. Be prepared to love yourself and to stand up for yourself and say, no, you are not going to speak to me like that. You are not going to treat me like that. I am worth more than that. And if that is how you are going to speak to me or treat me, I will happily let you go. Have the respect, the love, the honor for yourself in all that you do and in how people treat you. You are amazing and you deserve to be treated with love and respect and caring when you are being true to who you are. If somebody is not nice to you and you actually feel, well, actually, I'm not really being true to myself, maybe it's just a good wake-up call or nudge. Doesn't mean you put up with what they do. Maybe you still have to say no. But be true to you. Sometimes people say something to us that is a really good nudge. We may not like it, but it's honest, and you will do the same to others. And that is when everybody is being the kindest to each other. It's what I have heard and referred to so many times as tough love. Sometimes what may feel tough is actually the kindest thing somebody can do. Express who you are. I hope that's given you some food for thought, and you may not like everything I've said. That's fine. If it has got you thinking, that's what these are about. Please feel free, if you've got comments, put them on the website, giftofhealingtv.com, under the Thoughtful Nuggets and Pearls page. If you prefer something that was more private, giftofhealingtv@gmail.com, email me. If you've got a subject that you'd like covered, let me know. That's what this is all here for. Next week, limitations. I hope you will join me for that. In the meantime, have a wonderful week. Love, peace, and light to you all. Namaste.